This is Darcy's Corner, maybe. It's Saturday, July 22nd, 2023, and it's just about midnight, so it's almost the 23rd. And the lighting is bad. This is my good camera, but the lighting's bad. But I wanted to record this now while I'm thinking about it before I forget, and the memory is lost. Sitting around the bar tonight, singing karaoke, just drinking water and hanging out with one of my other karaoke friends. And then this guy comes over to us, kind of puts himself at our table, and starts talking religion. For some reason, he just had to come over and talk to me about Satan. Don't know why. And, you know, he had some pretty whack ideas on what he thought religion was. But I don't really care. I'm not there to convert him. And he was trying to convert me. I'm like, well, sure, buddy. Yeah. Like, I'm a Mormon. You can't out-religion me. Okay, but knock yourself out. Have a good time. I'm not going to quote scripture and verse to you. And he had some very different ideas on what Satan and God were. But, like, I don't care. It seemed quite obvious that he was drunk. And, like, okay, sure. And he asked her for a beer, and then I used to drink Bud Light, but I don't do that anymore. And I couldn't stop myself. I'm like, gee, wonder why. Now, I had a pretty good idea why. He hadn't started talking about religion yet, though. He started off asking for a beer and saying he did not want a Bud Light. And I'm sitting right across from him as he's having this conversation. And like, I'm wearing my dress that I have on right now. And my makeup's done up just like it is. It looks nicer because the lighting's better. But anyway. And, you know, he's crying about Bud Light. And I'm just like, well, you have a good night. And he stayed with us and expounded upon what Satan was or wasn't for the next, like, 20 minutes. And it's like, oh, you can go away now. And at no point in time was he calling me Satan or anything. He was just, everything to him was Satan, and then the reverse, and something, I don't know. It was crazy talk. It was funny. It's just, I run into this person. Now, not this person in particular. This is the very first time I've ever met this man. But there's always somebody who feels the need to pull me aside and give me a biology lesson or teach me about Satan. I'm like, y'all just need to get a fucking hobby. That is not me. I know what biology is. I know what Satan is. Thank you very much for the education. I'm glad you feel better about yourself. And then the biggest compliment he could give me was that my karaoke songs didn't annoy him this time. I'm like, oh, well, that's good, because I was worried about annoying you. That was my number one thought coming here, actually, was I might annoy this guy. This random drunk who I've only just met. Like, oh, dude. I hope you have a wonderful life. Like, you know. I think he was worried, and then as he's leaving, like, I'm glad to know you. This is the first next to me, and then he kind of looks at me and like, I don't think I want to know you. I'm like, it's okay. You can move on with your life and never get to know me, and as hurt as I will be on the inside, as much as I was really looking forward to us being best friends, it's really okay if I never see you again in my life. It's perfectly fine. And if I do see you, I'll just smile and walk away. It's okay. You don't have to tell anybody you know me. My feelings, oh, they will be crushed, but I will get by without you. It'll be tough, but I'll just move on with my life. Kind of like you should be doing right now. Just moving on, anywhere you like. I think your pool table's ready for you now. Like, oh, these people who feel the need to educate me on Jesus and Satan and creationism and biology. I'm like, good thing you all are here to tell me this stuff, because boy, now I realize. I mean, before I was confused. Now I got this under control. It's all because of you looking out for me. Anyway, Darcy's Corner. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Peace.